The life of Samson, the strongest man who fell. A long time ago in Israel, before kings ruled the land, there was a man whose name struck fear into his enemies, Samson. His birth was a miracle. His mother, once barren, was visited by an angel who told her, "You will have a son, and he will be set apart for God. No razor shall touch his head, for he will deliver Israel from the Philistines." From childhood, Samson was different. His hair grew long, untouched by any blade, and with it came supernatural strength. He tore apart a lion with his bare hands, lifted city gates off their hinges, and defeated entire armies with nothing but a donkey's jawbone. The Philistines feared him, but Samson had a weakness, his own desires. The fall of a mighty man. Samson loved women, especially Philistine women. Time and again, he fell for those who did not serve his God. And then came Delilah, the woman who would bring him down. The Philistine leaders bribed her, "Find out the secret of his strength, and we will pay you handsomely." Night after night, Delilah begged him, "Tell me, Samson, what makes you so strong?" 3 times, he tricked her, giving false answers. But she wore him down. Finally, Samson gave in. "It is my hair," he confessed. "If it is cut, I will be as weak as any other man." That night, as Samson slept, Delilah had his hair shaved off. When he awoke, his strength was gone. The Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, and threw him into prison, the mighty warrior reduced to nothing. Samson's final victory. For months, Samson sat in chains, blinded and humiliated. But his hair began to grow back. More importantly, his heart returned to God. One day, the Philistines held a great festival in their temple, mocking Samson and his God. They brought him out to entertain them, laughing at the fallen hero. But Samson whispered a prayer, "Lord, remember me. Strengthen me one last time, that I may take vengeance on my enemies." He placed his hands on the temple pillars and pushed with all his might. The ground shook. The walls cracked. The entire temple collapsed, killing thousands, including Samson himself. The lesson of Samson. Samson was strong, but his weakness was his lack of discipline. He relied on his own power instead of fully depending on God. Yet, in the end, he returned to his Creator and fulfilled his purpose. His story teaches us that no matter how far we fall, God is always ready to restore us if we turn back to Him. Fire strength without wisdom leads to destruction, but surrender to God leads to victory. Fire.